Right then, we had 22.6 miles per hour out of this on its last run. So we started at 15.9 miles an hour, I think. So we're almost, 7 miles an hour faster by just changing the pinion gears. So we have some more, or one more pinion gear to go, which is in my little box there. And we're going to go for the 25 tooth pinion gear. So that should give us a little bit more speed. That's what we're going to do right now, is install that. So go through that process again. Then I think I've got one last thing to do after this, where I'm going to take out of the Monster Beetle here. I'm going to take out its sports tune motor and take out the torque tune motor out of this, and put the sports tuned motor into the TT02 to see if that will give us a bit more power. But firstly, I'm going to what's that mean? I'm going to try the 25 tooth. We'll see what we get from that and the torque tune motor. Then the next run after that will be with the sports tune motor. So that's what we're going to do next. If you haven't already, and I'm sure you have, I would recommend these Tamiya tools. They have got the things you need to do the work. Obviously, the screwdriver or the screw sets are slightly different to your standard Phillips in there. So absolutely buy some of these. I've just recently got this nice little workstation set up. Always adding to it. This is my latest thing I've bought, just to try and keep things stored in separate units and stuff, so I know where everything is. Maybe I need to label all that rather than pulling through the drawers to find out where everything is. So yeah, I'm building this little workstation to my ever-growing hobby in RC at the moment. But yeah, let's crack on with this anyway. I'm getting distracted. So there is the 24 tooth pinion that's about to come out, and the high-speed gear set under there. It's funny, isn't it, when you buy these nice little chrome, aluminium blue stuff, and then you have to cover it up with that cover on. Yeah, I tell you what, one of the reasons I bought this car and the Subaru and the videos I watched was Mark Bryan, and I'm sure we're all getting familiar with his videos on this speed challenge. So thank you, Mark, for your build on the Subaru Impreza TT02. It was very informative when I was building mine, and I learned a lot from that. So next thing you need to do is obviously unscrew this underneath and get the pinion out and place the new pinion on. So I am changing the pinion to 25 tooth. I'm on spur gear 68 tooth. So if we look down the little chart there, we need to put it into position H. It was on position G. So it'll give us a gear ratio of 7.07 to 1. And then from there, I mean, if we go down to 64 and keep the 25 on, would go to gear ratio of 6.66 to 1. So maybe I'll have to source a 64 tooth spur gear from somewhere and go for that. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Right, so the new pinion gear is on, and I always like to put this grease onto the pinion and spur gear, anti-wear grease. So I've got a few tubs of them, and I think it's quite useful to put that on there every time I put a new pinion gear on. So that's what I'm going to do. Right then, it's all reassembled. New pinion gear. Got the transmitter on, car's on, steering check. Not that we need to steer. So yeah, it's all working. Let's go. Excellent. Okay, that's all done. We'll need to charge up the battery and do a speed run at some point. Not going to do that today though. I did one this morning, but maybe on the next day off from work, I will get out early on the seafront and get that going. We'll see how fast it goes. Like I said, after that, the next thing to do is change the motor over to the sports tune motor that's sat in the Monster Beetle and see if we can get 1 or 2 miles per hour extra out of that. But we'll see how we go with the 25 tooth gear pinion. Trying to get my words out. Anyway, thanks for watching. Enjoy the Poor Boys RC Challenge set by Phil, because this is really cool. I'm really enjoying it. And good luck with your runs. See you next time.